So we look at types types of triangles today. Divide the triangles based on sides and based on angles. Okay. If you look at based on sides, we have scaling, isosceles, equilateral. If you look at based on angles, acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, right angle triangle. What do you mean by scaling? In scaling, all the sides of the triangle are different. You can say AB is not is equals to BC is not is equals to CA. If I take AB, it is AB is a side. Angle opposite to AB is angle C is not is equals to angle A. Angle opposite to CA is angle B. They are not equal. Isosceles means any two sides are equal, that you can say AB is equals to what? BC. Then their opposite angles are also equal. Angle C is equals to what? Angle A. Understood? Equilateral means all sides are equal. AB is equals to BC is equals to CA. Whereas angle C is equals to angle A is equals to angle B, which is equals to how many degrees? 60 degrees. Right. What do you mean by acute angle triangle? Acute is all angles less than 90 degrees. Obtuse means one angle is greater than 90 degrees. Other two angles are less than 90 degrees only. Right angle is one angle is equals to 90 degrees. Right? See here. In a right angle triangle, you say if three sides of a triangle are A, B, C, and C is the larger side, you say A square plus B square is equals to what? C square. This is called Pythagoras theorem. A square plus B square is equals to what? C square, where A and B are smaller sides. C is the larger side, which is opposite to 90 degrees. Same is the case with acute angle triangle. For example, if I say 4, 5, 6, what kind of a triangle it is? If I ask you whether it is acute angle triangle or obtuse angle triangle or right angle triangle, anyone can say it is a scaling triangle, yes or no? Because the sides of the triangle are different. Yes or no? They are not equal length. I'm giving you sides, but I'm asking you whether it is acute or obtuse or right. Now, how do you decide whether it is acute, obtuse, or right? For that, if A square plus B square is greater than C square, where C is the larger side. If A square plus B square is lesser than C square, then you can say it is a obtuse angle triangle. What is side C? C is larger side. Is that understood? Okay. Acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, right angle triangle. Based on angles, you can say by using the angles. Based on sides also, you can decide whether it is acute or obtuse or right. Right means A square plus B square equal to C square. Acute means A square plus B square will be greater than C square. Okay, obtuse means a square plus b square is lesser than c square. Okay, copy this. After that, we'll see what is an equilateral triangle and right angle triangle. See about an equilateral triangle. All sides are equal. AB is equals to BC is equals to CA. Let the side of an equilateral triangle be small a. Perimeter of the triangle is sum of all the sides, that is 3 times of the side. It divides exactly opposite side into 2 equal parts. AD is the height of an equilateral triangle. So you can take triangle ADC is what kind of triangle? Right triangle. In right triangle, what do we know about Pythagoras rule? Can I say h square, side square plus side square is equals to hypotenuse square. H square plus a square by 4 is equals to a square. Therefore, what is h square? A square minus a square by 4 is 3 times of a square by 4. What is height? Root of 3 into a divided by 2. So what is the height of an equilateral triangle? Root 3 by 2 times of side. How many times of side? Root 3 by 2 times of side. What is an area of a triangle? Obviously, area of a triangle when base and height are given, it is half into base into height. Half into base into height, if I take it, area is equals to half into base is a, height is root 3 by 2 times of a. Therefore, area of a triangle is equals to what? Root 3 by 4. What do we have here? A square. Yes or no? Now, if I do a by h square, if I do a by h square, what do I get if I do a by h square? So, what is a? Root 3 by 4 a square. What is h square? 3a square by 4. Can I cancel a square by 4, a square by 4? What is left? Root 3 by 3. What is root 3 by root? Okay, root 3 by 3 is 1 by root 3. So what is a square? Okay, what is a by h square? A by h square is 1 by root 3. Therefore, what is a? If a by h square is equals to 1 by root 3, a is equals to h square by root 3. I want you to remember only that. What is it? A is equals to h square by root 3. This rough work, it's up to you whether you copy it or not. Okay? But remember, in equilateral triangle, these are the things which are very important. Perimeter, you know, anyway, it is 3 times of the side. Height of an equilateral triangle is very, very important. What is the height of an equilateral triangle? Root 3 by 2 times of a. Or as you can say, root 3 by 2 into a is the height of an equilateral triangle. Area of an equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4a square. And if height is given, how do I find out the area? When height is given, I find out the area is equals to h square by what? Root 3. H square by root 3. Okay. All the angles in an equilateral triangle. Angle A is equals to angle B is equals to angle C is equals to how much? All of them are 60 degrees. Right? Suppose if I draw, I'm taking an equilateral triangle. If I draw perpendiculars from a point inside an equilateral triangle, I'm drawing perpendiculars from a point inside an equilateral triangle. Okay. I don't know where the point is. You can take it here, you can take it here, anywhere that you want, you can take it. I'm just taking a point inside here. I'm drawing a perpendicular to the sides. Okay. Perpendiculars are drawn to the sides of an equilateral triangle. I may draw another one. And this one is a perpendicular. You understand this? Right. So what kind of a triangle it is? Saying it is an equilateral triangle. So it is height, height, height. This perpendicular is height. Okay. H1, H2, H3. Or else H1, H2, H3. You can say like this. These are the altitudes, or you can say perpendiculars, drawn from a point inside an equilateral triangle. Okay. Now see here. I'm connecting. The point I'm taking it as O. Let me shade them. You can see. What kind of a triangle it is? I said it is equilateral, ABC. What are the sides? If it is A, this is also A, this is also A. This is point O, right? Can I say area of ABC is now sum of areas of area of AOB, area of BOC plus area of COA, right? What is area of ABC? It is half into base into height. Base is A, height is H. What is area of AOB? Half into base is A, height is how much? Can I say H1? So if I common half A, it is H1 plus what? H2 plus what? H3. So height of an equilateral triangle is sum of altitudes drawn from a point inside an equilateral triangle. Suppose they give you in the question, the lengths of altitudes drawn from a point inside an equilateral triangle are 3, 4, 5. Then what is the height of an equilateral triangle? Height of an equilateral triangle is simply 3 plus 4 plus 5. Understood? How do you find out? Sum of altitudes drawn from a point inside an equilateral triangle is equals to height of an equilateral triangle. Understood? Now when equilateral triangle height is given, how do I find out the area? Area is equals to, you can say h square by root 3, that is h1 plus h2 plus h3 whole square by what? Root 3. How do I find out side? We know that root 3 by 2 into side is equals to this one. Therefore, side is equals to 2 times of h1 plus h2 plus h3 by what? Root 3. Okay, because h is equals to what? Root 3 by 2 times of a. Then what is a is equals to? 2 goes up, root 3 comes down. Okay, so these are when lengths of perpendiculars drawn from a point inside an equilateral triangle are given. Okay, copy them. From a point within an equilateral triangle, perpendiculars are drawn to 3 sides, are 6 centimeters, 7 centimeters, and 8 centimeters respectively, the length of side of a triangle. You remember what is the length of side of triangle? Basically, A is equals to 2h by root 3, because h is equals to root 3a by 2. So A is equals to 2h by root 3. What is h here? Sum of perpendiculars, h1 plus h2 plus h3 by root 3. So in the exam, you directly write 2 into. Sum of perpendiculars are 21, that is sum, which is equals to height by what? Multiply and divide it by root 3. 42 root 3 by 3 which comes to 14 root 3. Copy that. We take two triangles if they are similar. ABC is similar to PQR. Yesterday we have seen similarity. If ABC is similar to PQR, what we can say? First of all, their angles are equal. Angle A is equals to angle P. Angle B is equals to angle Q. Angle C is equals to, right? So this side 1, okay, I'm taking it as side 1, side 2, side 3. I'm taking it as B1, B2, B3. Okay. See here, what is the side which is opposite to angle 1? A2. Opposite to angle 1 is B2. Sides will always be in the same ratio, right? You can say A2 by B2 is equals to what? A1 by B1, which is opposite to third angle. Second angle, what are the sides which are opposite to the second angle? A3 by B. By looking at the angles also, you can say, you understand the point? Suppose, tell me any three angles, please. Any three angles whose sum is 180. Give me any three angles whose sum is 180. Yeah. You can say 40. How much? Another angle? 60. How much it is? 80. 60, 80, 40. Right? If I give you it is 3, okay, it is 8. If I give you it is x, if it is 9. What is the value of x if I ask you? What is the value of x? First of all, by looking at the angles, we can say that they are similar. Okay. After making it similarity, opposite to angle 40, what is it? 3. What is opposite to angle 40 here? 9. 3 by 9 should be is equals to opposite to angle 80 is 8 by x. So what is x is equals to? 24. You can clearly see 3 becomes 9. Okay, if you don't write the similarity, you don't need to write similarity ABC is similar to so and so. Just look at the angles. Okay, the sides opposite to the equal angles will always be in proportion. Proportion means the ratio is same. Okay, keep it aside. We'll look at right angle triangles. Right angle at B, the side which is opposite to B or 90 degrees is called what? Hypotenuse. Other two sides are called legs of right angle triangle. Okay, other two triangles are called what? Legs of right angle triangles. Here A and B are legs of right angle triangle and C is the height of a right angle triangle. You can say A is also a base or B is also a base. If B becomes a base, A becomes a height. Okay, if A becomes a base, B becomes the height. It can see triangle can rest on any of the three sides. Okay, basically, but okay, C is a hypotenuse. The other two sides you call them legs of right angle triangle. Anyway, what is the perimeter? Sum of all the sides, that is A plus B plus C. Then after area. Area of right angle triangle is very, very easy to find out. Other than hypotenuse, you multiply the other two sides and divide it by 2. Half into base into height. I said one side becomes a base, another side becomes the height. Okay. So half into base into height is the area of right angle triangle. right? What do we know about right angle triangle? What is the Pythagoras theorem says? Hypotenuse square is equals to side square plus another side square. Side square plus side square means a square plus b square is equals to what? C square. Okay. Let me give you the basic triplets which satisfy that rule. You can say 2x, x square minus 1, x square plus 1. You can say x square minus 1. You take x square plus 1 by 2. These are the basic triplets. This is an even number. This is a odd number here. Suppose if I substitute x is equals to 2. The substitute x is equals to 2. What happens? 4, 3, 5, 6, 8, 15, then after 17. For all even numbers I'm taking it. It's like 10, 24, goes on like that. If I take it for odd number, 3 we have already done anyway, okay? Because we know 6, 8, 10. So you can say 3, 4, 5. If I take an odd number 5, what is it? Do half of it. It's 12. It is 7, 24, 25. 9. 9 square minus 1. 81 minus 1. 82. Sorry, 80 by 2 is 40. Then after 40, 1. If I take 11. 121 minus 1. 60. 61. It goes on. Okay. Let me list out the important triplets for you. The very basic and very important triplet is 3, 4, 5, which means 3 square plus 4 square is equals to what? 5 square. 3 square plus 4 square is equals to 5 square. Then after a triplet starting with 5, 12, 13. 5 square plus 12 square is equals to 13 square. 7 square plus 24 square is 25 square. 8 square plus 15 square is equals to 17 square. These are the very, very important triplets. These are the 4 triplets that you must remember. Other than that, also you can remember by using the formula. It's up to you. But these are the 4 triplets that you must remember. All the multiples of these triplets are also triplets. Suppose 3, 4, 5 is the triplet multiplied by 2. 6, 8, 10 is also triplet. Multiplied by 3, 9, 12, 15 is also a triplet. Multiplied by 4, 12, 16, 20. Multiplied by 5, 15, 20, 25. I've wantedly multiplied it by 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5 because these are the very frequent triplets that you can see, right? If suppose if it is 3 and this one is 4, you can say it is 5. If it is 4, if it is 5, how much is this? It is under root of hypotenuse always under root of what? 4 square plus 5 square. 25 plus 60. Root of 41. But you are not supposed to use the triplet and say 3, 4, 5. Always make sure when you're using the triplet, hypotenuse should be the larger side. You can't say it is 3, 4, 5. Even if it is a right angle triangle, you can't say it is 3 because hypotenuse is always larger side. This is always the hypotenuse. This one is side 1, this one is side 2. You can't say 5 square plus 4 square is 3 square. You can say 3 square plus 4 square equal to 5 square or 4 square plus 3 square equal to 5 square. But not 5. 5, the larger side should always be what? Hypotenuse only. Is that clear? Now, I'm taking a right angle triangle. I'm drawing perpendicular on hypotenuse. If I draw perpendicular on hypotenuse, when I say perpendicular on hypotenuse, this is the hypotenuse. Okay, this is a right angle. B, C. BC is the hypotenuse. I'm drawing perpendicular on what? Hypotenuse. Is that clear? Now see here. These things are very important. Let this be A. Let this be B. Let the side be C. Because two sides we assume A by, okay, A and B. Hypotenuse we assume it as C. Here I'll take it as height, H. I'll take it as AD is the height. I'll take it as X sign. Right. I've determined the length of all the sides of the triangle. Okay. A, B, BC is C. BC I'm dividing it into two parts by using D. BD and DC also I'm giving it. Can anyone tell me what is, okay, let's say if this angle is theta, this angle is 90 degrees. What is the rest of the angle? What is the sum of angles in a triangle? Okay, sum of angles in a triangle is 180. Out of that 180, already 90 is gone. Already 90 is gone. So sum of the other two angles should be 90. Out of which I am taking one angle as theta. So the other angle is how much? This angle is 90 minus theta. Is that clear? Now what is this? This one is 90 degrees. Therefore it is 90 minus theta. Can anyone tell me what about this angle? What is the sum of these two angles? 90 degrees. I'm giving you it is 90 minus theta. How much it should be so that the sum is 90 degrees? It is theta. Because if you add both of them, what you will get? 90 degrees, right? Now tell me, if it is theta, this is 90 degrees. And what about this angle again? It is 90 minus theta. Yes or no? Now you can see how many triangles there. I can see clearly 1, 2, and the bigger triangle 3. You can see 3 triangles. 1, 2, and the larger triangle is 3. Right? What are the angles in the first triangle? What are the 3 angles in the first triangle? What are the 3 angles in the first triangle? Theta, 90 degrees, 90 minus theta. What are the angles in the second triangle? Theta, 90 degrees, 90 minus theta. What are the angles in the third one? Same theta, 90 minus theta, and 90 degrees. Which means all the 3 triangles are similar to each other. Yes or no? All the 3 triangles are similar to each other. Okay. Look at, I'm taking the sides which are opposite to theta. Then 90 minus theta. Then I'll take 90 degrees. But before that, write the similarity. In which order you write the similarity? You write theta, 90 minus theta, 90 degrees. In that order you write the similarity. Tell me the first one, what is the vertex at theta? It is B. At 90 minus theta, A. 90 degrees, D. Is similar to what? Second triangle, tell me. What is the vertex at theta? A. What is the vertex at 90 minus theta? C. What is the vertex at 90 degrees? D. Similar to larger triangle, what is at theta? It's B. 90 minus theta is C. 90 degrees is A. You agree with the similarity? How do you write the similarity? Based on the angles, you write the similarity. Right? Now tell me the side which is opposite to theta in the first triangle. Tell me the side which is opposite to theta in the first triangle. H. Very good. Opposite to theta in the second triangle. Y. Opposite to theta in the larger triangle. It's P. You understand this? Theta, it is H. Theta, it is Y. Theta, it is B. I'm writing the sides which are opposite to theta. Now tell me the sides which are opposite to 90 minus theta in the first. X, next, H, next, 90. It is A, it's B, it's C. Understand that? Now you tell me. See, sides are proportion, we know. If sides are proportion, first can I write it like this? These sides, if I take this box, I'll take it as the first one. H by X is equals to Y by H. Therefore, H square is equals to, what is H is equals to? So when X and Y are given, and it is theta and 90 minus theta, how do I find out H? H is equals to root of XY. Is it clear? This is the first formula. Okay. Now I'll take the second. Can I take it as second? And tell me second one. H by B is equals to A by C. How do I find out H is equals to? Is it not AB by C? It's AB by C. That's the second formula. Now third. Tell me what is H is equals to in the third one. This one and this one. I'm taking two pairs for the third one. First H is equals to Y by H is equals to B by A. Therefore H is equals to what? A by B. AY by B is equals to, in this, XB by A. Can I say so? Right? Now you tell me A square by B square is equals to X by Y. If you remember, X is to Y will always be what? A square is to. This is your third formula. Right? Tell me what is Pythagoras rule? What's the Pythagoras rule? A square plus B square is equals to divided by AB. A square by A square B square. You divide it by A square B square. B square by C square by, H is equals to AB by C. H square is equals to A square B square by C square. 1 by H square equal to C square by A square B square. So can I say A square cancel, 1 by B square, A B square cancel, 1 by A square. Therefore, I'll write it properly. 1 by A square plus 1 by B square is what? 1 by A square. That's a fourth one. I'm repeating it. First formula is H is equals to root of XY. Second formula, H is equals to AB by C. Third formula, X is to Y is A square is to B square. Fourth formula, 1 by A square plus 1 by B square is equals to 1 by H square. These are the four things that you can derive when you draw perpendicular on hypotenuse. Okay. When you draw perpendicular on hypotenuse, there are three triangles formed. All the three triangles are similar to each other. The moment they say perpendicular drawn on hypotenuse, definitely it has to do with these four formulas. Fourth one will not be used much. They may directly give you it as a formula if at all, but first three are very, very important. Okay. Mostly that H is equals to root of XY. Second one. Okay. Second one is A. Okay. H is equals to AB by C. Third one is also important. A is to X is to Y is equals to A square is to B square. Let's copy first. I can also give you what is X. X is equals to A square by C. What is C? C is root of A square plus B square. Y is equals to A square plus. Copy that as well. This is some based on the basics that we have discussed. If PQR is a right angle triangle in which QS is perpendicular to hypotenuse. QS is perpendicular to hypotenuse means you are drawing a line from Q. So Q, you're drawing a line from Q means what are the other two sides? Other two vertices, P and R. P and R is the hypotenuse. You are drawing a perpendicular on hypotenuse. Q is 90 degrees. Yes or no? If it is X, this is Y, this is A, B. What do we know? X is to Y is equals to A square is to B square. Therefore, what is X? PS. What is Y? SR is equals to PQ whole square is to QR square. Yes or no? Copy that. Taking a triangle ABC and AD. One, two, three, four. The first one, I'm saying AD divides the opposite side into two equal parts. Okay. AD divides the opposite triangle into the opposite side into two equal parts. You call AD as a median. A line which is dividing the opposite side into two equal parts is called what? Median. So what is D here? Equal parts. Okay, kabatti D is midpoint. Yes or no? D is the midpoint. So AD is called what? Median. A line joining vertex to midpoint of the opposite side is called median. Okay. Here it is bisecting the angle. Okay. It is bisecting the angle A, which means it is dividing the angle A into two equal parts. So what is AD? AD in the second case is called angular bisector. Because it is bisecting the angle, it is called angular bisector. Perpendicular to the base, it's called altitude or height. It is perpendicular and bisecting. It is called perpendicular bisector. All four looks the same, but all of them are not same. All of them are different. First one is bisecting the opposite side into two equal parts. Can I say is AD is perpendicular to BC in the first one? Is AD perpendicular to BC in the first one? No, I'm not giving it. AD is not perpendicular to BC in the first one. I'm only saying it is bisecting the opposite side. That's all. So I don't know whether AD is perpendicular to BC or not. Okay, can I say is this angle is equals to this angle in the first one? No. Understood? What is true in the first one? Only it is bisecting the opposite side. It is only bisecting the opposite side. You call it median. We cannot say whether it is bisecting the angle or it is perpendicular to the base. Understood? Now, what is the second one? Second one, it is bisecting the angle. Can I say BD is equals to DC here? No, you can't. Understood? Can we say AD is perpendicular to BC in the second one? No, you can't. You understand my point there? It is only about the angle in the second one. You call it angular bisector. Angular bisector only bisects the angle. We don't know whether it is bisecting the opposite side or not. We don't know whether, okay, it is perpendicular to the base or not. You can't say about that. Angular bisector means it is only bisecting the angle. That's what we can say. What is the third one? Perpendicular to the base. Can I say that BD is equals to DC? No, we don't know. Okay, can I say these two angles are equal? No, we can't say. Now, look at ABC. What is it? That is a perpendicular bisector. Can I call it as a median? Median means what? It is bisecting the opposite side from the vertex. But here it is also bisecting the opposite side. But here we are not sure whether it passes through A or not. Understood? Perpendicular bisector need not pass through the vertex. It may go like this. Without passing, it may go like this. Okay? It may go like anywhere. Suppose if I draw it like this. Where is the perpendicular bisector? Perpendicular bisector will be here. It will not pass through vertex. It may pass through a vertex, may not pass through a vertex. If it passes through the vertex, you call median. Understand? If it passes through the vertex, you can call it as a median. You can also call it as a altitude because it is perpendicular as well, right? Okay. So I'm saying all these four are different. If any AD satisfies, okay, any two of this, it also satisfies the other two. Understood? If a median is also a perpendicular bisector, then it is also what? Angular bisector and altitude. If a median is an altitude, then you can say it is also an angular bisector and perpendicular bisector. If a median is an angular bisector, you can also say it is altitude and perpendicular bisector. Understood? If it satisfies any two of it, it satisfies all four. Okay? You know that median, as well as it is perpendicular to the base. That's enough to say it is all four. It satisfies all four. But usually it will not. Okay? For isosceles triangle and equilateral triangle, it is. For isosceles triangle and equilateral triangle, all of them are same. Understand? Now see here. If I take another angular another median, you call it as a point of intersection or intersection point IP. I call it intersection point IP. If I take another angle is phi and phi. Phi means it does not hold any value. It's like a variable. Theta ilago phi would same thing. Okay. It's a perpendicular bisector. All these are called what? Intersection points, and all these are centers of the triangle. You have a specific name for a specific center. First one, if you see two medians are intersecting, third median will also intersect at the same, but I'm drawing only two. Third median also you can draw, it passes through the same point. Okay, this median is called, that intersection point is called centroid. What is it called? Centroid. Second is called incenter. Third center is called orthocenter. Fourth center is called circumcenter. Is that clear? Okay. First, medians. What is the point of intersection of medians? Point of intersection of medians is centroid. Point of intersection of angular bisectors is incenter. Point of intersection of altitudes is orthocenter. Point of intersection of perpendicular bisectors, circumcenter. These four should be clear, and we'll see a lot of formulas based on these four centers. Because usually, based on these four centers also, some may come. Okay, both in prelims and as well as in mains, like in tier 1 and tier 2. This is very, very, very important. Okay, and what is also very important is, if I take an equilateral triangle and isosceles triangle, This one is equilateral triangle. Also, you can say these three sides are equal. That means here two sides are equal. You can say single line also, but I'm using a double line because already single lines are used here. If I take A and D, AD is median, angular bisector, altitude, and perpendicular bisector. Here also AD is all four, right? But what is the difference between this AD and that AD? Here, if I draw a center, here intersection point represent all of them: in center, circumcenter, orthocenter, centroid. But in this one, four centers will be like this. You understand the difference? Okay. This is an equilateral triangle. This one is a isosceles. Okay. Only the median drawn on the third side, or else the unequal side. You can, if you draw a median on an isosceles triangle like this, okay, this is not a perpendicular bisector and angular bisector. You can't say so, right? Only when you draw a median on a unequal side, then this median is also becomes altitude. This median is also becomes angular bisector. This median is also becomes perpendicular bisector. Is that clear? You tell me. Right, draw the angles like this. Theta 1, theta 2, theta 3. Okay. Theta 1, theta 2, theta 3. Which angle is greater? Theta 1 is greater than, theta 2 is greater than theta 3. As you move forward from the point, or else you have a height, if you move, okay, move far away from the height, angle decreases. If you approach the height, angle increases. I would say if it is a less distance, angle is more. If it is more distance, angle is less. Is that clear? But why am I saying this? Because let me give you an angular bisector and an altitude. I'll just give you an angular bisector and an altitude. Okay. What is this? It is a altitude. This one is a angular bisector. In the exam, they don't give you the figure and all, but I'm giving you here. A, B, C. AD is a altitude. AE is a angular bisector. AD is altitude. AE is obviously if I give you X and it is Y, which one is less and which one is more? X is greater than Y. I just want to find out an angle between. I just want to find out angle DAE. What is it? Angle DAE. Is that clear? Now you tell me what is angle A? Complete angle A is 180 minus X plus Y, right? You know, tell me this angle. I'm taking it as C here. I'm taking it as, I'll name it as angle A, B, C, or else just choose any three angles. Can I take it as alpha, beta, gamma for your understanding purpose? Okay. I don't want to write everything. I'm just writing it as alpha, beta, gamma. Can you tell me what is alpha? It is 90 degrees. It is X degrees. Therefore, alpha is. Very good. What is beta is? Or else you can say beta plus gamma. 90 minus Y. Can I say so? Yes or no? Can you tell me what is gamma? See, gamma is angle A by 2. And what is angle A? 180 minus X plus Y by 2. Can I say it is 90 minus X plus Y by 2? This is gamma. Okay, now I'm writing it here. I know beta plus gamma is, this whole thing is 90 minus y. This thing is 90 minus x plus y by 2. So if I want beta, I'll do beta plus gamma minus gamma. So what is beta plus gamma? 90 minus y. What is gamma? 90 minus 90 cancel, minus y plus x minus y by 2. Can I write it as x minus y by 2? So finally, angle between whether you derive, okay, whether you remember the derivation or not, it doesn't matter. But I just want you to understand the angle between, okay, altitude and angular bisector is what? X minus y by 2. It is angle B plus angle B minus angle C by 2. So I can say angle DAE is equals to angle B minus angle C by 2. I'll put mod because if angle C is greater, you may get negative. So angle B minus angle C or angle C minus angle B by 2 is the best way to do it. Okay. Sometimes they directly ask you what is an angle between an angular bisector and altitude. If I ask you angular bisector and altitude, you can simply say the other two angles you subtract it and then find it out. Subtract and divide it by 2. Okay. Copy that. Median centroid. Write down. Median not only divides the opposite side into two equal parts. Median not only divides the opposite side into two equal parts, but it also divides triangle into two equal areas. It also divides the triangle into two equal areas. Okay. Yeah. Next point, centroid divides. The median in the ratio, 2:1. Okay. Okay, centroid divides the median in the ratio 2:1. See here. I'm drawing the median. The shaded region is what part of the entire triangle? The shaded region is what part of the entire triangle? Tell me, it is a median, I'm telling you. It is half of the triangle. Yes or no? It is half of the triangle. Now see here. I'm drawing other two medians as well. First of all, let me draw median 1. Yeah, this is one median. Centroid divides a median in what ratio? 2:1, which means if it is 2 parts, therefore it is 1 part. If you look at the area which is shaded in town, okay, shaded in red, and okay, red color, look at yellow color. What are their areas of, okay, what is the ratio of their areas? What is the ratio of their areas? 2:1, because both the triangles have the same height. But bases are in the ratio 2:1. Therefore, their areas are also in the ratio 2:1. Do you agree that? You understand? Okay, because their bases are in what ratio? 2:1. Therefore, their areas are also what ratio? 2:1. Which means if I take this area is A or else is X. What about this area? Can I say it is 2x? I'm just telling you area is X and that is 2x. I'll draw another median like this. It is median means it is bisecting the opposite side, right? So what is this ratio? 1:1. You understand that point? Now you tell me, what is the ratio of pink to red? Their bases are 1:1. Therefore, their areas are equal. You understand? So I can say if this one is X, 2x means it is also what? X. This one is X. Understand my point? So how many triangles are formed here? 6 triangles are formed. All 6 triangles have equal area. You understand my point? See, if I draw 3 medians, there are how many triangles formed? There are 6 triangles formed. All the 6 triangles have equal area. Is it clear? If you draw 3 medians in a triangle, 3 medians divide the entire triangle into 6 equal parts. Right? If I ask you each part, this part if I take it, what is the ratio of this part? The ratio of that part is 1/6 of the entire triangle. If I take this as well, how many triangles are covered? 2 triangles out of 6 triangles. Therefore, what is the area of this shaded region? The area of shaded region is 1/3. So this is 1/6. Okay. Yeah. This one is 1/6. This one is 1/3. This one is half. Because 1 out of 6, 2 out of 6, 3 out of 6. 1 out of 6 is 1/6. 2 out of 6 is 1/3. 3 out of 6 is half. You understand this? Now, I'll take the same triangle. But mostly my concentration will be on I'm taking the same triangle here. Okay. I'm joining. These are midpoints only. Excuse me. These are midpoints. I'm joining the midpoints. Right? I'm joining the midpoints. Therefore, I know the line joining midpoints. According to the midpoint theorem, line joining midpoints is parallel to the third side and half of third side. If this side is 1, the bigger side is how much? 2. Right? Therefore, if I shade this area is what part of the entire area? No, sides are 1:2 ratio means according to similar triangles, Areas will be in what ratio? 1:4. Understand? Because the sides are in what ratio? 1:2. Okay, areas will be what ratio? 1:4 ratio. Understood? So that shaded part is how many? What part of the entire triangle? It is 1/4 of the entire triangle. Is it clear? It is 1/4 of the entire triangle. And see here. If I draw these two lines, again 1:2, these two triangles are also what? Similar triangles. Sides are 1:2 ratio. Those two triangles are similar triangles. If this area is x, this area is how much? Can I say 4x? Because sides are 1:2 ratio, areas in the ratio 1:4. But if we know that this 4x is 1/3 of the total area, if 1/3 is 4x, the total triangle area is how much? 12x. So if I shade this red color one, what is the area of red color triangle? Is what part of the entire triangle? The red color one is actually 1/12 of the entire triangle. Okay, now forget about this shaded region. Look at about red color. If red color is x, then can I say whatever the color it is? This one is 4x. If it is 4x, the entire triangle is how much? See, this one is 4x. This one is also 4x. See, if it is 4x, this one is also what? 4x. Now yellow color is also what? 4x. 4x, 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 12x. This one is x. X is what part of 12x? 1/12. So that small triangle that you draw there is 1/12 of the triangle. So you tell me. Naming it as A, B, C, D, E, F. What are D, E, F's? Are midpoints. This side is equals to first triangle ADC. Look at triangle ADC. It is what part of the area of triangle ADC is half of area of ABC. Is anyway common. Now, tell me area of BGC, you tell me. Triangle BGC. BGC is what part? 1/3. So it is 1/3. Area of AFE. AFE is what part? 1/4. Any small triangle you take it. BGD or any of the small triangle you take it, it is 1/6. If you take it area of EFG, it is 1/12. Is that clear? Take the same triangle. A, H, G, and D, right? We know AG is to GD is centroid divides the median in what ratio? Line joining the midpoint, so H is also a midpoint. Therefore, AH is to HD is also what? 1:2. How many parts are there in the first one? 2 plus 1, 3 parts. How many parts are there in the second one? 1 plus 1, 2 parts. What is the number which is divisible by 2 and 3? 6. Let's take AD is equals to 6. Let AD is equals to 6. You divide AD 6 in 2:1 ratio. We know AG is equals to 3 parts is 6 means each part is 3. Sorry, each part is 2. 2 2s are 4. What is GD? It's 2. AH is 3. HD is 3. Which means if the entire thing is 6, AH is 2, HG is 1. I'm sorry, this one is 3. AH is 3, HG is 1, GD is 2. So sometimes they may ask you this ratio as well. AH is 2, HG is 2, GD. What is the ratio? 3 is 2, 1 is 2, 2. Is it clear? Okay. So this is less important, but what is more important? These ratios are more important. What kind of a sum they may ask you? Suppose I'm taking it ABC is a triangle. BD and CF are medians. Okay. Let it be G only. Area of quadrilateral AEGD, the ratio of area of triangle BGC is what? Can anyone tell me what is the ratio of these two? Quadrilateral to the triangle. And what are BD and GC here? BD and EC are sometimes they may give you it as a median, or sometimes they simply say D and E are midpoints of AC and AB. Line joining midpoints to the opposite vertex is also called what? Median only. They may not explicitly, sometimes it is a median. If it is line joining the midpoint and the opposite vertex, it is median only. Right? Now what is the ratio? Yes. Okay, 2:1. Any other options? Any other answers? It is 1:1 because you draw another median. If it is X, this is also X, this one is also X, 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 and X. Also, okay, all small 6 triangles are equal area is set. So you can see the quadrilateral consists how many smaller triangles? 2 smaller triangles. The triangle also consists 2 smaller triangles. So therefore, it is 2x is to 2x, which is 1:1. Both of them have equal areas. Yes or no? If just only two medians are given, you should not forget your basics. You can always imagine the third median and you can see all 6 triangles have equal areas. Above also he's okay, he's asking you what? 2 triangles. Below also he's asking you 2 triangles only. That was the question asked in the exam. Okay. What is the area of, or else they'll give you the area of this is 40. What is the area of BC? Okay, BGC. This is also what? 40. You understand that point? Copy them. Take this as A, B, C. Side is A, opposite to B is B, and this one is C, and median corresponds to vertex A. So what is AD here? AD is the median. If you want to find out the length of median, MA, I'm directly giving it as a formula. MA is half under root of 2b square plus 2c square minus a square. This is the formula for MA. If you want MB, median corresponds to the vertex B. Half of, instead of 2b square, 2c square, you take 2a square plus 2c square minus what? B square. Same thing. If I give you one median, you can find out the other median easily, right? Area when medians are given. Area of a triangle is 4/3 of under root of m into m minus m1, or else m minus ma you can say, or m1 also you can say, m minus m2, m minus m3. Three medians. When three medians are given and if they ask you about the area is what? 4/3 of under root of m into m minus m1 into m minus m2, m minus m3. What is m here? Where m is equals to m1 plus m2 plus m3 by what? By 2. Understood? You should know the formula for length of median. Length of median corresponds to vertex A is equals to 1/2 under root of 2b square plus 2c square minus a square. Right? Same is the case with corresponds to B and corresponds to C. Then after, we should know when medians are given, how do we find out the area of the triangle? We find out the area of a triangle when medians are given by using the formula 4/3 of under root of m into m minus m1, m minus m2, m minus m3. What is m there? m1 plus m2 plus m3 by 2, not by 3. It is only by 2. Is that clear? Now see here. If I give you a right angle triangle and give you two medians of a right angle triangle. So this one is one median. This one is another median. This is ABC. QN, sorry, PN. P and Q are midpoints of side AB and BC. So what is CP and AQ? AQ and CP are medians. If I take it as X and X, I take it as Y and Y. Can you tell me what is AQ square? Hypotenuse, because we know ABC, ABQ is also a right angle triangle. Look at ABQ, a right angle triangle where AQ is a hypotenuse. AQ square is equals to side square plus, what is one side? X plus X, 2x whole square. What is another side? Y square. So 2x whole square means 4x square plus y square. What is CP square? X square 2y square. So what is it? Therefore, AQ square plus CP square is equals to 5 times of, right? Tell me what is AC square? 2x square plus 2y square. 4x square plus what? And what is AC square? 4 times of. You divide both of them, or else you substitute x square plus y square. What is x square plus y square from this? AC square by 4. Therefore, the final formula is median 1 square plus median 2 square drawn on the legs of right angle triangle is 5/4 of hypotenuse square. Median 1 square plus median 2 square is equals to 5/4 of square of hypotenuse. Right? Copy that. So I'm taking length of median drawn on hypotenuse is half of hypotenuse. Earlier we have seen lengths of median or else the relation between the medians, but which are drawn on legs of right angle triangle. If you draw it on legs of right angle triangle, it is m1 square plus m2 square is equals to 5/4 of hypotenuse. If you draw it directly on the hypotenuse, it is definitely half of the hypotenuse.